Hi everyone, welcome back to David at Go To Hobbies. This video is in the Drive to Survive section. Right, as I said in the previous video, I have the utmost respect for all our emergency services, and I do. They do a very, very, very difficult job. And you may think you will never need them, and hopefully you never will. But they're there for you. They're there to uphold the law, to protect you, to save your life, to rescue you. So next time you see an emergency vehicle trying to get past traffic, or when you're driving, think about how to deal with the situation. Don't panic, keep calm, and if you see an emergency vehicle coming, indicate to pull over to the left, and if it's safe to do so, allow them to pass without causing them an obstruction. In other words, get out of the way. And if you hear some strange noises, that's my doggies. Come on then, down you get. Let me just go and sort her out. Sorry about that. It's one of my doggies was having a little cry, so I had to sort her out. So where was we? Driving to survive. So emergency services. I want to say if you're an emergency service, police officer, ambulance, or fire brigade, thank you for what you do. It is always much appreciated from my eyes, and a lot of gratitude from me. So this is really to help people that are faced with a situation, knowing how to get out of the situation and to make the emergency services lives easier. It's knowing what to do in a situation. So if you've got a fire engine trying to get through, give him the room so he can get past safely. It's good observation. A great tip, don't have your music in the car or your vehicle so loud that you can't hear the sirens if they need to, because that is classed as a distraction. And if you got it so loud, suppose you have something wrong with your car and you're listening to the music, you can't see, or you don't observe that the engine light is flashing red or is on red, and you've run out of oil because you didn't check your oil. Just as a scenario. So what happens? Because you've got your music blaring out, you can't hear your engine making so much noise, it just goes pop, and then you see in the back mirror just a big pool of plume of smoke, and your engine's just gone pops because you had your music so loud and you couldn't hear what the problem with the car was. But that's just a scenario. What I'm trying to say is, if you are going to drive your vehicle, don't have your music so loud that you can't hear the emergency sirens. It's hard enough for the emergency service to get through and do their job safely. They are highly trained in the skills of rescuing, driving, paramedic, police, and thank you if you're a paramedic, police officer, fire brigade personnel. Thank you all very much indeed for what you do. Very much appreciated. There's been many occasions I've called the fire brigade, many occasions I've called the police and the ambulance service, and on various occasions I've had to call them all because the incident was very severe. And one thing about when you drive for a living and are a professional driver, you sometimes face incidents where it's absolute carnage. There's been multiple vehicle accidents, bodies strewn across the road. Yeah, it is. A lot of it could be avoided. And it all boils down to people, most of the time, either driving too fast, not paying attention, under the influence of drink or drugs. Whole load of scenarios. But how can all this change? Would AI make driving safer? It'd be an interesting scenario, wouldn't it? To think about how AI would integrate, and it'd be nice to reduce the amount of accidents on the road and lives lost and animals killed, because an artificial intelligent driven vehicle wouldn't fall asleep. It would not be faced with tiredness, lack of concentration, distractions, and everything else goes with a human life. Wanting to go toilet, suffering with like headaches and pains in the body, discomfort, fatigue. The list goes on and on and on. So yeah, potentially artificial intelligence would be a huge advantage. Yes, you can override it to become full control of the vehicle again, but it would be beneficial to allow the AI to drive the vehicle, because artificial intelligence would recognize certain situations and potentially save your life. So if that did that, then it's well worth it. But going back to emergency services, I think it's people don't know what to do when an emergency vehicle is trying to get through. People tend to panic, and not only panic but don't know what to do to avoid the situation. It seems like people do stupid things, or same thing but make mistakes, and you think to yourself, why did I do that? Why did you do that? Why did he do that? Or why did she do that? No. The dog is barking. Gonna start. So what describes this is us humans. We are not robots, we're human beings. We will make mistakes. It's inevitable. And to try and reduce that risk is the more skill you get in driving, the art of driving, to become a safer driver. So on that aspect, I think we can all agree that the number one priority with any driver is to become the best they can and the safest as they can. So hopefully this video will help you to understand many aspects about driving and to become a safer driver. So if you found the video helpful, please give us a thumbs up. And if you want to add any comments or anything like that, please leave them below. And if you subscribe to the channel, you'll hear lots more videos on this subject and other subjects. If you check out my playlist, you'll see there's a whole host of different subjects, from gaming to paranormal to, relaxing music and stuff. So there's a nice choice to choose from. So we'll see you in the next video. Take care for now, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.